Hi, vibrations, sweet babies. I want to let you know some things you might hear while I'm recording. You might hear my dog. He might bark. He might ask by whining to come inside. Right now, he is soaking up the little bit of sun that's on the porch, but honestly, oh no, he's totally loving it. I was worried it was a little too breezy out there, but he is, he's totally got his head in the sunshine, hanging out on the fence. Okay, so you might hear some wind chimes. You're certainly going to hear some cards shuffling. Some birds cawing. My voice, my breathing. And then you might hear some random various sounds around you. I feel like you are really listening a lot right now, learning the art of listening. You're receiving a lot of messages from spirit. You're receiving a lot of messages. I feel as though you're in connection with somebody who might actually be also in connection with spirit, or at least sharing with you very powerful messages. Or there is some kind of disruption with the way in which you're receiving messages, or something regarding, there's a disruption of some kind. Maybe there was a disruption to a conversation, and it feels like in order for you to really find some real joy, you're really needing some revisiting something. You really are looking to heal and recover something in your life. It matters a lot to you. And you're not really sure what you need to place your focus on right now. I feel like when you need some guidance, or when you're feeling stuck, not knowing what you should do, what things you should prioritize, look at maybe there's something on your physical body that you fidget with, you look at, and you feel like, I don't know, it's very soothing. You feel like you need to take action, but you're really unsure of what direction to head in with things right now. You're very much blocked by your emotions in this situation. Because you really are looking for some kind of shift, growth, and change. This could be something related to a woman. This could be asking you to find more balance with your emotions right now. Because the human experience is very abundant with emotions, And I feel as though you feel them very deeply. And you feel as though you get a lot of signs or messages from things. And there's like a lot of intensity I'm feeling like to you. There's a lot of depth, a lot of like a very soulfulness to you. And you're learning how to calm the waters of your mind. And I'm seeing here in order for you to have fun, and there's a lot of bird symbolism. There's a song that's coming through of birds of a feather, we should stick together, and I don't know the rest of the words, but you probably know the song. Billie Eilish, birds of a feather flock together, but that's not the energy. It's definitely that song. It's very sweet. It's a sad song too, but oh my goodness, the feather keeps coming back up. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Let me give it a good old shove. Just split it again, and there it is again. All right. That needs to be right at the half back. Okay. Yeah, there's something regarding to like a specific connection, or the way that you are looking to connect at this point in your life is from a very enlightened, beautiful, soulful place. To me, yeah. Oh my god, this deck speaks to me when I tell you, like, the numerology, the symbols, just all of it is just so on point, and it makes so much sense to me. I can't even put it into words. It's like we are one. Truly. And I feel like that's almost how you feel about this person. Like, they just make sense to you. And when we're like in connection and we're gelling, it feels divine. It feels like your souls recognize each other. That's beautiful. That's a really beautiful thought. You have a lot of hope. You might have a little bit of a childlike or naivety to you. Oh, I was supposed to read letters off in the last reading, and I didn't. The letters are K, C, R, E, V, B. Might be of significance. There's rainbow symbolism that's been showing up for the collective. Yeah, you're very much in a place of being curious. You're very curious and wondering what's on the horizon with your situation. And it shows here maybe something feels like it was a disrupt to your sense of personal power. It feels like feather came out again. Oh my god. Something really took you off your pedestal, made you question your crown. It is making you pull your energy inward. You feel like you need to protect your energy, protect yourself. Wounded ego stuff. Wounded ego. But you actually have a really beautiful there's a chance. You know, it's so funny. The fuzzy dice are showing up here. This card really, to me, represents looking backwards and reflection in the rearview mirror. But it actually isn't representing that. The card itself is dice. Take a chance. But to me right now, it feels like my focus is drawn to the rearview mirror and the energy of looking back instead of taking a chance, moving forward. And the dice here show 8, infinity sign. That's really interesting. The energy of that card is like supposed to be about the odds being in your favor, but it's like you're too focused on looking backwards. Yeah, here, right here, good luck, coins, silver. They say that if you find a dime, 1111, it's Archangel Michael protecting your path and letting you know that your angels are with you. That's what I've heard. And 1010, it's a really beautiful verse. Ooh, to let you know that there is good fortune and good luck. And when I say fortune, I mean you are fortunate. You're a very fortunate person. Not you are quantifiable, measurable by dollar bills. You're growing and you're shifting and you're changing into a much lighter version of yourself. Much lighter version of yourself where you have less things that you're carrying, less like, I feel like you're freeing yourself of the things that were weighing you down or maybe even holding you back in a sense. But you are doing this now and creating a sense of stability, represented here by anchor on a red door, on a red brick home, and there's this sense of stability and structure and a strong foundation for you to grow from. Yeah, but you have to take chances in order for that to happen. Not in order for that to happen, but in order for you to feel that sense of personal power come back. There's like a feeling of needing to put yourself out there because it builds that sense of confidence and sense of personal power. And what I mean by this is putting your actual self out there, putting your heart of heart out there. You're putting your most vulnerable truth out there, not putting on a bravado, putting on a mask, pretending like everything's okay when it might not be. Or maybe pretending like things are just affecting you differently than they really are. Yeah, it just seems like you'll actually have a lot more luck and I think opportunities in whatever your situation is by actually putting yourself out there in this situation and being vulnerable. Okay, this probably has something to do with something that needs to be said. A conversation might need to be had. Messages with the feather again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this kind of is going back to that same energy. Maybe somebody who you really were having a very beautiful, high vibrational, spiritual like connection with. And there might just need to be something said in that regard, something that is able to really lead to a lot of shift, change, and growth. This might be for you as an individual, this might be for them, this could be for the both of you, or just the situation. Don't let things distract you. Don't try to just distract yourself from the situation. You might be thinking of someone like your head in the clouds. 1111 might be significant. Don't just try to distract yourself, because that's not going to bring you back to that sense of personal power. So just remember that luck is on your side. You deserve to have your situation end up with the odds in your favor. Don't compare your value to others. Remember that you're very resilient. Okay. Feather keeps wanting to come out. It's so interesting. All right, let me see if there's any. And 11 again. Yeah, 27. A very healing relationship. There's just a lot of focus right now on creating stability, feeling stable, maybe even feeling emotionally stable, feeling, like you're just healing some emotional things right now. And whatever you're working on healing in your life is really with the sole purpose of feeling really grounded and stable, and like you have a foundation that you can really I don't know, so it's just kind of this feeling of a lot of just security, feeling emotional security, but also physical security very much. But actually a lot of those two have a lot to do with one another. 33 is showing up. Never give up, billboard. Some certain phrases might be showing up for you right now in order for you to, get messages from your higher power. And the biggest thing here is that luck is on your side. Don't give up. Do what you need to do to stay motivated. But just keep your eye on the prize. Stay focused on the type of stability and security and healing that you are doing for yourself in this time and space. Okay, that was just a quick channeled reading. I'm wishing you the best in your situation.